Hey everybody, Dog798 here. This is the first in a brand new series of video. This is my first this is my narration intro. This is my narration intro video without a musical intro and outro of my rants on various protesters and haters of movies, fandoms and forms of entertainment that I like, and my rant on fanboys of media, movies, and forms of entertainment I despise, like the amazing quote-unquote Spider-Man and Sony Venom franchises. Or as you can see by the picture here, this is the first one. This is my long overdue rant on the Dragon Ball protests and evolution haters. I think I did one in 2014, a short one in 2000, short webcam version in 2014, which you can find on my Doug8798 channel. But this is the brand new one. This was inspired by, and this guy, he will receive an individual video response of his own. But this was inspired by one guy who I was arguing with a couple of years ago. This was inspired by one guy saying I couldn't defend my quote unquote defend my fandom. So I did two long videos talking about Dragon Ball Evolution. And yes, Dragon Ball is hard to rant on Dragon Ball without it becoming way too long. That's why this video took so long. And in that video, I talk about a lot of key things. I talk about Bulma and Chi-Chi. I'm sick of people coming at me saying stuff. Oh, Dragon Ball Evolution ruined Bulma and Chi-Chi. I talk about how much Bulma and Chi-Chi sucked in the original and how much superior they were in Dragon Ball. Then how irrelevant they are to the actual story and what they're actually good for. That's what I talk about. Number two, I'm sick of people coming at me with budget, money, and special effects. The budget part pisses me off because these people the fanboys act like, oh, Dragon Ball Evolution, the same movie with the same actors, the same story, the same script, the same characters. They'll watch everything. In Dragon Ball Evolution. They'll be supportive and watch everything in Dragon Ball Evolution if it had a larger budget. If they threw $70 million at it, which would brought it up to 100. I rip this apart and talk about how budget does not make a film, how budget and money does not make a film. It only enhances the film, and why I'm glad they didn't spend $100 million on the film. Next, next, sick of hearing about this. Oh, Ben Ramsey apologized, which means that's supposed to be the ultimate excuse the movie sucked because Ben Ramsey, the writer, apologized. Who I remember back when the film was released insulted you guys. Now, even though some fanboys, especially Dragon Ball people, deserve to be bashed, it's never a good idea to really bash the fans. It's never really a good idea, and that's what he was doing. And Ben Ramsey was a writer hired by James Wong. James Wong directed Dragon Ball Evolution. Everything hired Ben Ramsey to write a screenplay based upon what his vision of what Dragon Ball was. Goku in high school, Bulma and Chi-Chi, everything you saw in the Dragon Ball Evolution was James Wong's vision. And he told you before the film was released that this film and the film and it's in your stupid manga and anime they all stand on their own, man. They all and this movie is separate from what's his name. And with the evolution stuff, with the evolution title, there was going to be some changes before the film release. I think that interview is still up somewhere. So there was that. We talk about Ben Ramsey and Wong. What else are we talking about? Oh yes, and we talk about the story of both Dragon Ball Evolution and how, in my opinion, this one movie was superior to Dragon Ball, which will be the best of the new trilogy, of the new Dragon Ball anthology. Dragon Ball Z, the most iconic but also the worst. Super and Resurrection F, even worser, the worst of all time, even worser than Majin Buu, the worst saga of all time. And I would forgive everything if it wasn't for the Majin Buu saga and Resurrection F, the two worst arcs of all time. And throwing Super and throwing the other Super arcs in there too, especially Goku Black. Then we talk briefly about how the only good one was Dragon Ball GT, Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan Anthology. That's the original non-canon. That's the original alternate world non-canon trilogy, and the more canon Super quote unquote Broly. We talk about that. Even though I'm gonna give individual videos to those defending those particular fandoms. But these, alongside GT, were the only ones that were actually somewhat good. So yeah. Then we talk about Dragon Balls. We talk about Dragon Ball's evolutions. Dragon Ball's evolutions. Similarities to other movies, and we also talk about the original Dragon Balls similarities to other franchises. And if Dragon Ball can borrow from these franchises, Dragon Ball Evolution can borrow from these select franchises you see right here. So yeah. That's what we're going to be talking about. So with that being said, both links will be in the description box. Both links will be in the description box below. So with that being said, let's get started right now. And the second version on my Super Beta 400 channel, instead of sitting here all day, quote unquote, finding pictures online and putting them on a timeline and recording. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of that. So instead, the larger version on my Super Beta 400 channel will be two off-camera webcam videos with me talking, quote unquote talking. I was forced to split the DVE into two parts because they both kept becoming way too long. I tried everything in my power to keep Dragon Ball Rant short, but it's hard to keep Dragon Ball Rants and videos short. So with that being said, yeah, let's get ready right now. In the Super Beta 400 videos, we'll have the musical outro and intro. So let's get ready.